Hello, Leos. Welcome to your singles love reading for November 2022. This is for all Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And also for cross watchers, please check another area of your chart, especially your Sun and your Venus, when it comes to love readings. If you need further clarifications, your first overarching energy is change. So change is on the horizon, Leos. Let's see what else we have for your other overarching energy. I did do a November monthly reading, and I did do a money and career reading for November as well, and I'll attach those at the end of the video. Let's see here. Leos. To be fair. Okay, see those scales? Finding someone where you feel like you're on equal footing. It's not a one-way relationship at all when you have to be fair. It could be a Libra that comes in because I always equate those scales with a Libra. Leos, but let's see. We're going to get some tarot going here. We'll do 7 cards. So we've got the Hanged Man, past, present, the Queen of Wands, future, the Eight of Swords, you now, the Hermit. The person coming in is the Knight of Wands. Move this. The situation, the advice is the Strength card. There you are, Leos. And the outcome is the Six of Cups. Beautiful reading. Bottom of the deck is the beautiful Ten of Cups of ultimate fulfillment in a love reading here. So let's go through this one card at a time. So in your past, you have the Hanged Man. Some of you may have been waiting for someone. This can be the card of waiting. It's also a card of patience. So you may be patiently waiting for someone. And this is your past card. So I would say the wait might be over. It may also be you changing your perspective on love, thinking differently about what you want. You do have the change card here. So this is in your past position. Your now card is the Queen of Wands. And Leos, I always think of the Queen of Wands as you guys. The wands represent a fire sign, the beautiful sunflower. And this Queen of Wands has a black cat. And at the time that these cards were done, black cats were considered unlucky, and she didn't care. So I'm going to say, Leos, that this month, since this is your present energy, you're going to feel excited, passionate. There could be a sexual energy with this Queen of Wands. You could be out there looking for someone who shares your passions, either physically or even in life, but you're out there and you're a person who's going to get noticed this month, Leo. So I'm going to recommend that if you haven't been going out, if you've been that hanged man and kind of hanging back and not doing things, that with that present energy, you need to move forward. And your future energy, you have the Eight of Swords. I believe that you are releasing any feelings that you have about being trapped, releasing any old feelings about relationships. As I said, some of you may have been waiting for someone to come back. I'm not going to say that they're not coming back. I'm looking at the cards here a little bit, but in this future energy, it's really about taking off the blindfolds and not feeling trapped in any situation. And I like that you have the To Be Fair card, because that really is about, a fair and balanced relationship. So maybe in past relationships, you have felt like you didn't have a say, or you were trapped in a relationship. You had to be in that relationship, or maybe you felt like you weren't lovable, whatever. You have that Queen of Wands energy now. That's done and over with. The Hermit card is a card of Virgo, but it is about, you really discovering what it is that you want and shining your inner light. So this card represents you now. Again, you may have been single for some time. You might be waiting for just that right person or for someone to come back. But the Hermit really does a lot of soul searching, very wise, and really feels like by the time you get to this energy, if you have that Queen of Wands, you're excited because you know what you want and you're ready to pursue it. So I love that, Leos. So the person who may be coming in here, you have the Knight of Wands. Could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But again, with the passion, the Knight of Wands is excitement. It's someone who, when they're around, you're excited to be with them. Their energy is definitely catching. You know what I mean? It's contagious because they have a really excited energy about them. It could be someone, coming in. The Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor. But I do feel like this knight, might feel so exciting that it's someone that you really are happy to hear from. As I said, they could be a fire sign, but they could just really be very passionate about what they do, and they're sharing your passion for something. So the advice that you have for you is the Strength card. And Leo, that is just be your authentic self. The Strength card is Leo. That infinite sign there, that infinity sign means anything is possible. Anything can happen. And if you're in your power of the Nine of the Queen of Wands, if you have that strength and determination, being your authentic self, I think, is going to be the key to you finding the relationship that you want. And then the outcome here is a soulmate. The Six of Cups is a soulmate. And as I said, for those of you who are waiting for someone to come back, this could be someone from your past. So there is a possibility that they've changed, right? You have the change card, and or their circumstances have changed. Maybe they were always fantastic, but you were with someone whose circumstances were such that you couldn't be together. And maybe this is that person that you've been waiting for, Leos. I will say it's a good indication that it's someone from your past. Otherwise, if you're meeting someone new, you could be like traveling back to your hometown. An old friend could introduce you. This could be an old schoolmate if you're going to a reunion or something like that. This could be meeting someone that you used to know at some point, or maybe you guys are just from the same town, or you could meet and you really feel like you already know each other, like you have this past life connection, soulmate kind of energy here for you. And then on the bottom of the deck, Leos, you have the Ten of Cups, I'm sorry. And this is a complete emotional fulfillment. This is a rainbow after the storm. And this is a big turnaround and change from the way things used to be. So you do have the change card. Leos, I feel like you have the possibilities this month in November to meet someone with whom you can have a long-term relationship. It may be someone coming back from the past, as I said, to be honest, but it's going to be someone with whom you feel fair and balanced with, you're excited to be with, that you can take your blindfold off and see their flaws and they can see yours. You could be your authentic self. I think that you know what you want. Don't compromise with what you want. Don't settle. But at the same time, be open to the possibilities of true love, because I feel like there's a good indication here in this reading that you could meet that person, or that person that you've been waiting for some time will come back. So that's what I have for you, Leos, for your November single love reading. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful month.